Alright guys, so I just got out of the shower. Actually, let me turn this. It just started raining out of like nowhere. Watch out, Billy. This mess. Uh-oh.
Bad little flex, she wanna know me. I stay low key, all gas, no brakes, baby. Let them hoes sleep. Body on 10, make your girl OD. I get in my way, never out of my lane. Feel like you the one and I'm on one. So what it's gonna be? Baby, squad up, we finna go deep. Riding on a team.
Okay, so I just got out of the shower and I have laundry on the bed. What a surprise, right? But I want to go ahead and get my laundry folded and put away early. The sun is still up. I'm also going to pack, but I wanted to show you guys some stuff I got. One is from a black travel box. So I think I'm gonna make a reel for this too, but they send these little toiletry bags. They have different ones and they have different products, but they are TSA friendly travel size products. So mine is the carry-on starter box, and let me tell you guys what it comes with. First, it has this bag, and you see how it has that bubble wrap. What I like about it is the bubble wrap doesn't come out. It's like has the bag itself has this clear plastic coating on the outside and on the inside, so you can't actually pop the bubble, so it's going to give it that extra cushion for your products. It came with a hair balm. It has different oils in it. Yeah, style as usual. It's just like an oil balm. And then this is a body balm. I definitely need this. I'm going to try it out with it. It smells good. It's like, oh, it's kind of like whipped. It's got shea butter. Look at the difference. Ow! Whitley, what do you have in your mouth? Nothing? That was your toe? What was that poked me? My goodness, she just got her nails done today. Okay. This smells really good. It's definitely like a unisex scent, but it's not overpowering to where it would be too much. And then what's this? Oh, a lip balm. I'm about to try everything. See how it feels. This one kind of has like a lemongrass to it. Buttermint. Peppermint is what it is. Vitamin E. And then a shampoo bar and a conditioner bar. So comes with these 5 things and they go in this little baggie. So I think that's really convenient. And then the other thing I wanted to show you guys is my new luggage. I think it's really important to have good quality luggage, and I got this luggage from Level 8. Very pleased with the communication with them. They do have a lot of their product. They have their website, but then they have a lot of products on Amazon. So, okay. So, comes like this. looks nice. I will link the one that I have in the description box, of course, and then I also have a discount code, so I'll put that down there too. I like it. It does, I mean, it's a different brand than my bigger piece, so maybe I should get the larger checked luggage because I do like for my luggage to match. But it seems pretty spacious. I like that it has the zippers to keep everything nice and tidy. Nothing like when you go through TSA, you get randomly selected or you leave something in your bag and they're putting stuff everywhere and then you have to repack it, trying to make it to your flight. Nobody wants to go through all that, especially not me. So I have set that aside. Now I am about to watch a little TV. We are going to eat some ice cream and fold up this laundry, pick out our fits, accessories, shoes, toiletries, all that stuff. I do have my Sacred Deep Conditioner in right now. And I put a little bit of the Miel Rosemary and Mint. I probably should have scrubbed my scalp a little bit more with the exfoliating shampoo from Sacred. But I was just ready to get out of the shower. Sue me. Okay, let's get to it. All right, so I've made it to DC and I was so tired this morning. I either didn't set my alarm or I slept through it. So this was like record time. I got to the airport in 19 minutes. I was out of the house really quick. I thought I forgot something. As it stands, I don't think I forgot anything. There were some things that I wanted to pack, but because I didn't have time to like rearrange stuff like I wanted to and had planned to, that just didn't quite work out. So I have just made it to Federal Triangle. I am about to visit my friend Thomas. He's at work, so I'm going to stop by his restaurant. I'm also dropping off my bags here. I don't think I want to have lunch here. No shade to Thomas, but this restaurant got 3.4 stars, and I've been to it in Chicago, and I'm like good on the pepperies, but there's a few other eateries nearby. So I think I might go have lunch somewhere, and then I'm going to go ahead and head to the harbor. Everything is at the Gaylord National Harbor Resort and Convention Center. I really, really wanted to stay there, but in trying to be more fiscally responsible and on the road to being debt free, I was like, I have a friend who has opened up his home to me. It will be cheaper even if I take a Lyft every day and never take the train. It'll be so much cheaper to just stay with him. But next year I'm going to plan accordingly, and I will stay at the host hotel. I don't know if I'm going to go to Evolutions or not. We'll see how this goes, and then we'll figure out about Evolutions. But I definitely want to be able to stay at the host hotel because I think it will be more expensive, but it'll be easier, less stressful. And I don't know where it's going to be. It's not always in DC. So I just need to start saving my money this year. Once the conference is over, if I enjoy myself, if I feel like it's worth the investment right now, I'm really excited about it. I'll tell you guys more about it, but we are about to head on over, and the weather is lovely. My outfit is a little wrinkled. This wasn't the best choice. I knew I should have steamed my outfit last night, but it's all good. We're gonna make it work. Thank you. Some things you can do too. Okay. Well, I thought my hair was going to be straight today. I was wrong. I should turn that flat iron up.
Yeah.
Don't flat iron your hair on medium lace. No matter what your friends tell you about your heritage. This is not the way to go. You can do it in the house and it'll come out fine. That's what I did. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, maybe they're onto something. Maybe it doesn't have to smell like burning pork chops and fried
Watermelon.
ends. What does fried watermelon smell like?
You guys can figure it out.
Anyway, mistake. So we're going down to the harbor. I did not go earlier because Thomas made me eat chicken sandwiches.
Yes.
And I only licked them with a little buffalo sauce because cayenne pepper burns calories. He is lying as usual. Talking about I had a few.
Where's he marching off
what? To? Well, if it's not to the polls, I don't want to hear it. Now tomorrow I have a lot to do, but I've decided Friday will be the day I go down to campus. Do you have to work Friday?
Yeah.
Oh, you work every day. When are we gonna have our next business meeting at the old Starbucks? Is it the old Starbucks still there?
The old Starbucks is still there. I'm not sure if it I don't know if they have seating because I've just only glanced inside, so I don't know like how they redid
Can
it.
we go in the iLab? Are we too old?
They might kick our asses out.
Let's try to go in there and just see what happens.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, where the fuck is y'all's ID?
Do you think they have new computers? What if they have the same computers from when we were
they
there?
better not. All those goddamn endowments and shit they've been getting.
I just wonder. Okay, real question.
Yes.
If your life... Oh, that's the place you're talking about, Central. Yeah. Okay. If your life went... Well, I don't know what your plan is. But if your life went according to a plan where you could afford for 20 years... Let's say you expire in 20 years. For the next 20 years of your life, you would be able to fund an endowment for Howard University for $1 million a year. So we'll say you're 70.
Okay.
That'll push you past life expectancy, so nobody gets mad. You could do $1 million a year. Would you do it? And if you would, what would the stipulations
housing.
To get
it needs
your
to go to
thing?
housing.
Okay, it would go to housing. What would the stipulations to be able to get it? Get this $1 million or get this scholarship. So It's $1 million every 1 year, every school year. But how much do you award to a student, and what are the stipulations?
Not necessarily housing for
Campus.
No, not housing for the student, but housing for campus. I think that we set like a really bad example of, you know, we want people to, you know, be successful and like do all these, like, you know, you go to Howard, like you expecting all this shit, and your parents are like, you know, Howard alum, and they do all the things, but then you come back and you live, yeah, but then you go to Howard and you're living in poverty.
Yeah,
like that doesn't make any sense to me.
So, even if that's not where we came from, and like some people are like, forgive my language, I don't know another way to put it. Inner city kids. We're not that. We're suburban kids. I'm a country girl, really. I elevated to the suburban thing. That's your life.
Yeah, I'm not country or inner city, but I do. I do
but
think
it's like
that
when people talk about it, I'd be wondering, like, well, what did you expect?
What at Howard?
Period. What is the expectation? Because I didn't expect much, and I just wonder, what did other people expect? Because some people seem so upset, and it's
there
like,
were roaches in mice.
Well, there were roaches, and I was
heat.
concerned about AC, and nobody was concerned about that.
The elevators didn't work,
and that's what worried me, because it's like y'all are talking about roaches and mice, and we don't have AC.
Now I see they have renovated the towers. They've put money into them, but the kids are still having
what?
They've renovated them to make them look nicer, but
the kids, towers?
Yeah, but the kids are still having issues with, you know, mold growing.
The
rats. Mold growing. There was like a water leak for weeks that these girls posted about online, and it's just what are we doing?
Oh, I feel you on that. And I didn't know that was going on.
And you,
I removed myself from the housing shit, because that is what do they say? It's triggering.
But you know, you're going into debt for that. You're going into debt to live in poverty.
Maybe.
Go back home.
Or maybe your parents.
Yeah, but
well, hold on, you guys. Hold on.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, why would I? I'm so sorry.
I asked, what can we do to help?
I'm so sorry. So to
right.
help.
Okay.
To help. I do think that.
Hold on. We just need to start and stop. We got a mission here.
I'm just saying that
you're right. You ain't
it's an expectation,
wrong.
and I think that Jeffrey lives in this building right here.
This fancy one, that's cute.
He's like on one of these floors. I know he faces the street. Anyway, no, but I'm saying like we can't set an example of black excellence if we're not being excellent all the way around. And housing is a big part of black excellence.
Let me tell y'all something. What one line told. And if you heard a lie, call it out in the comments. Because I ain't hear one. You're right. This is beautiful. This isn't what Capitol Hill looks like.
Lindsey. This kind of looks like Lindsey's.
I like that.
It's too big.
What's too big? Ain't nothing big in this
You
town.
live in a big building.
My place is not big. It's small. It's little.
How many units do you have?
I don't know. I pay rent in one of them, and it's too damn
like,
much.
it just seems like overwhelming to live with like thousands of people.
I don't see them half the time. I would like to see more of them, really and truly, honestly.
I seen that one man cooking that chicken with his bare
with no
feet.
Seasoning
And no shoes on his feet.
and that damn baby from Germany. I don't know what's going on with that, y'all. I don't know.
What's up with the sky?
What school is this?
I don't know.
This is probably the one we said we don't know nothing about.
Yeah.
Is that American?
No, we're not that far.
Well, anyways, guys, I don't know. We're just riding along the road, the highway. I forget that DC has highways because
So is this?
it's a really funny setup to how it goes. just gonna put my things away. We'll get back to this later. Probably when we get back to Thomas's house, because I need to gather my thoughts and also my personal belongings. All right, so it's been a long week. Most of the week, I did not have my camera because, you know, life comes at you fast. And even sometimes when you check in a lift, when you get out of it, you forgot that you tucked it away and you just forget. So anyway, we're back at it. Everywhere Thomas has taken me has had very loud speakers with music playing, and, you know, that will cut us out when we can't hear. Thomas's voice is belling, well, obviously. And I stay in the house. You saw what I do. I have the children in there cooking. And
Hair be looking all crazy. Not a drop of makeup on, and you're fussing at me?
Yeah, I don't have a drop of makeup on right now. This is my natural face.
No. She did. That took an hour. Believe that.
Well, I know it didn't take you any time.
I know. Some of us are natural.
We can see. No lotion or nothing.
Oh, there's lotion.
And Jeffrey's back here.
This is Jeffrey.
It's
my boyfriend.
Not.
Oh, excuse me.
That is incorrect.
Wow.
Anyway, we're leaving the Lincoln Memorial. I'm sorry, the Lincoln restaurant. Had a good little warm up drink.
Oh yeah, let's say that her name is Brandy. Let's remember.
Oh yeah. So if you're in DC and you want to stop by the Lincoln on Vermont, it's near 14th Street. We don't know what to say about the food. I had the Lady Lincoln. It was delish. What are they all lined up for?
Remember when there was a sinkhole over here, Jeffrey? No. That was like a decade ago. This is 13th, right? Yeah, the Hamilton. There was... You guys study that?
You have that shirt in cream.
I do.
Anyway, we're going to go to...
Crew.
A what?
A crew? Accru?
The color?
ACCRUE?
A crew. I would say a crew, but I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, Thomas hasn't really been feeding me, so today is the day
you
where
sure
I
have
am.
Eaten.
Yeah, on my own. When I took matters into my own hands. Oh, I know this block.
What's
a block away is ahead is right there is the park.
Where's K Street Lounge?
Right there to the left. It is turned into nothing. I used to work there when I was a young girl. Not on K Street, but at K Street Lounge, to be clear, for anybody old watching this.
Wearing your blazers.
My blazers and my American Apparel disco shorts and dresses.
Over here too, right?
In another area, but yeah.
K Street, right?
But not right here. No, it's K. It was K.
So you would know. And they had all the campers living in this little area.
Oh, yeah.
There was an Occupy Wall Street, I think it was called.
In DC?
It started sprouting up all over the world.
They're trying to do Archibald's Gentleman's Club. I always wondered why that was there. It's still here 50 years later. I saw that place Muzzy. I heard it might be good. Anyway, we're going to go have a bite at this Peruvian place. I know how much Thomas loves the Latinos.
Don't tell my business.
Latinx. You tell it every time the sun goes down. I don't have to say a word. At the end of this vlog, I would like for y'all to personally go message him on his social media accounts that will be tagged below. And tell him it's time to step out on faith because you got some personality and the people want to see it and you can get paid for that.
These little palm trees down here?
You see how he's trying to switch the subject. I don't know if you heard that. It's these little palm trees. And he's being all demure right now, but he's loud. It's been very loud. Air conditioner's loud. The TV's loud. His alarm was loud. It was a mess. Anyway, we're going to try and have a good time. I do leave tomorrow night. I know he'll be sad and boohoo crying, so I might just sneak out. Because I know he's going to be all torn up and emotional.
Ooh, you're going to braid the back of my hair too, huh?
Yeah.
I haven't had the back of my hair braided the right way in a long time. Since my dad died.
Oh,
Baste did it.
Oh.
I just don't know what's
going on.
Well,
have you been detangling back there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because these are press-ons. I'm running low on replacements.
I know, she got little fingernails all over my house.
I picked them up and glued them back on.
Fingernails and rings.
Well, I put the rings
and
on.
She stole, I don't know if you're somebody from that podcasters conference, she stole somebody's ring.
I didn't steal anybody's ring, but I had a plastic ring. They don't want that. I think somebody was trying to steal something out of my purse.
If they wanted to, they could have, because that
They could
this
have.
camera's gone all over the world.
The camera was all up and down D.C., Maryland, and Virginia. I left it in a car, and I literally got out of the lift and was like, I'm going to check because you're not coming back out here.
You
All
said,
this
I will.
stuff.
Talking big shit.
He did come.
I know.
And I was missing the calls. That was on me. Why it took so long.
Why were you missing the calls? What were you doing?
My phone was on silent so that I could pay attention in the sessions. I was not having daytime drinks. I was having coffee. I was focused.
Gotcha.
I spent a lot of money to be here. I didn't want to be like those people who want to start a podcast and don't have a podcast app on their phone.
I don't know if you're watching this. However,
what words of advice do you have?
If you go to a conference,
an industry conference, know something about the industry. Even if you're not in it yet and you have aspirations.
An idea of what happened.
Because I can see how people get taken advantage of, and I see why there's so many smaller conferences. I've not been to the smaller ones. I've only been to this one, but I will say this. There are so many people who say that they have conferences and they do these things and these coachings, and people are like, why don't you do an ebook? Why don't you do an e-course? And I haven't.
It's all scamming.
Well, it's not scamming.
What's that girl who did that?
I don't know who you're talking about. I wouldn't find it to be scamming, but I was giving people too much credit, to be honest. And I was like, oh, I want to make sure it's valuable, because why would I be packaging up stuff and selling it for $9.99 or whatever the hell? And these are simple Google searches with basic knowledge. I have more than basic knowledge, but they're like, oh, you put a course together. And I'm like thinking too hard about this stuff, apparently, is what everybody advised me of. And so we'll talk more about this later in my business series that is coming soon. I'm not going to be selling it, though. I'm going to put it online. I think the only thing I would want to sell is, because I think that market is saturated as well, sell is consultations. So we'll see. I do think it was good that I went. And at nighttime, everybody gets really fucked up. It's just like watching The Office. And when they go to these conferences and stuff, and how everybody's cutting up. Or I watched, what was that, Vice Principals? And then, like, I know people in real life who have talked to me about their wild experiences at conferences. This one guy, he works in transportation and engineering or something. He said that he got really drunk at a conference one time.
And did what?
At the hotel or convention center, wherever they were.
I didn't realize how this was made done.
Mm-hmm. There's a big, like, fountain. He climbed in the fountain at the conference on a dare.
Oh, yeah.
And, he was really drunk and doing wild stuff and beer pong and stuff.
I love it here.
Oh, it's the one on the right. Okay. Do these doors open automatically? Thank you so much. That is a positive thing about a minivan. All right, so we're here. We're going to this place, Pisco y Nazca. You got my bag?
Oh, you been again? All right, awesome.
Oh, you can. My bad. It feels good. The sun is out. Let's get a shot for our thumbnail. Okay. So we're going to Pisco y Nazca. Pisco y Nazca. Okay.
I don't know what's going to happen.
That's why you wrote a will.
Whoever finds that.
Oh my goodness. So, okay, we've gone to the place. I don't recommend it. I think it's cute. I enjoy my cocktails. The food was okay. Thomas didn't like it, but
Jeffrey had to leave us.
well, because you were talking sleepy, so he's like, I may as well go. There's nothing else. You don't want to do anything else. Because he asked if there was a wine bar nearby so we could go grab a glass of wine. And you were talking about naps.
I just need a little nap.
How much nap do you think you're about to get?
A little slice of a nap.
Anyway.
What'd you say?
I said a slice of a nap.
Yeah.
Anyway. So tonight we're going to go to our friend's place. And I'll be cooking tacos, chicken and beef tacos. And then another friend is going to come by. We think that she wanted to put her children to sleep. Now, I was confused. Because I thought she lives outside of the city. And what time did she put those babies down? 6?
I don't know. She probably has to do her motherly things.
Yeah, because Lindsey was saying, I think she has to then she wants to put her baby down or babies down first, so she won't be there at 7. She'll be there later, but she just said 7 because she thought it was a good time or something like that. I was like, well, that's fine. I said, well, what time you want me to come? Because I'm going to cook. Like, is it 7? Is that right? Do you need to adjust? I don't care. Because I don't like... She was like, well, you can come earlier. But I'm like, no, if you had already said 7 ever, I don't want to be coming early. I don't like when people show up to my house early. I'm not ready. I've got to get my mind right. I don't feel like it. I had already...
That's what it is.
Did my mindset setting to be like, okay, they'll come over at this time. I can be drunk by this time. So I don't care when they leave because I will be asleep by this time. Now you're adding 1 or 2 hours on the early and I'm not ready for that. It's throwing a full schedule. Something's chatty up there. At least they're not in my business, y'all. The other day I was on the way to the conference and I was on the phone. Oh, that's where we had our after party. Yeah, you weren't here that year.
I think,
Interesting looks. You think what? They got a Texas A&M business school here?
Janae's has a cousin who...
Janae who?
My friend, he's wedding events next week.
On your refrigerator?
Yeah. She has a cousin who owns one of these clubs over here.
I wonder if it's that one.
I think it might be. But I get confused with all these little lounges and clubs and things over here because they all...
And everything, so many things in DC look the same, like these buildings. They have like they don't have a food style, but they definitely have an architectural style.
But it goes by neighborhood.
Yeah. Anyway, I was talking on the phone with somebody, and the driver was on my conversation. Like, at first he laughed at something I said, which wasn't a big deal. And it's like, I am in your car, whatever, you listen. I'm not having any top secret combos. Right. But when I got off the phone, he's giving me life advice based on what I was saying on the phone. And it's like, well, if that was what your gut was, that girl don't fuck with you, and well, all this stuff. And I'm like, while you may or may not be right, but you're giving me a lot of advice. And I think I probably wouldn't have even been as mad if he wasn't so busy ear hustling and missing turns. Because now you've made my ride longer.
Yeah.
Which I feel like is a scam, so I can pay more.
Oh, I see.
I was going to tip you, and they say you get all the tip versus you running up the Lyft tab. Now you put yourself in a doozy because I want no tip. You gave me tips in the car. We'll just sit on that. So anyway, we're going to go. I have the groceries delivered to Lindsey's house versus us going to the grocery store, which I prefer because we're not driving. We're being chauffeured. It'll just be much easier. Thomas wants this slice of a nap, even though he has had 17 shots of espresso this week.
Yeah. Yes.
I don't need you to confirm. I was counting. Yeah. What'd you have? You had the 24-ounce thing today.
Oh, yeah.
With the extra. And then you had... Did you drink that stuff at the Lincoln place?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a cocaine? Not cocaine, my bad. Coffee. Caffeine overdose. I've had one. I'd be yelling and screaming and snapping on everybody. Well, you know. I know you can relate. I'll show you guys.
Yeah, that's one thing.
Yes, if the whole thing is my house, yes, because I can also throw an elevator in there. I can't do that because I already got to walk up the steps to get to floor 1. Oh shoot, I'm messing up. Oh no.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, you were something now? Do you know
There's Lindsey now.
Okay.
Wait,
so
where's
this?
this? Oh,
so you use this. This is this. Let's stop. I'm not even kidding.
All right, so. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to be doing this. Oh, because it's steady.
Yes.
Okay, I see. I see. Oh, that's so interesting. You want to play with it? You want to play with it?
You want to play with it?
Yeah.
Okay. Where do I see myself? Oh,
Or you
okay.
can twist it around.
How do I twist it?
I think you
This one?
This, no, you tap that.
Oh, wow. Oh, no, that's messy. But that's really cool.
So do you have, like, what, so...
Well, I mean, I'm going to say, like, Kiki Fried the show.
Dude.
Huh? I'm going to say, like, Kiki Fried the show.
Oh, yeah.
Hi.
Say hi.
Hi.
Do you have anything to say to the people?
I feel really skinny. Sadly, it's because I haven't been fed this week. So I'm in the kitchen, taking matters into my own hands. That's what I have to say. That's nice. We'll do an uncensored video for...
Oh, it's off to the side.
What are you doing? You spinning stuff all around?
I'm just trying to show your food.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not ready yet, but we're in the process. So I've got some ground beef back here with seasonings. Do you know seasonings? It's like spices.
What are you talking about? Who are you talking to?
You. There's some chicken here.
Mm-hmm.
Our friend is pregnant and she's, that is doing the floor.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
Ooh.
What are you got me doing? How did that do that?
You hit the button and turn around. Okay. Lindsey is concerned about gestational diabetes and we can't have her blood pressure up. She's a tiny woman. So I didn't
Even though I want
do
more
a
ice
whole
cream.
bunch of salt.
We'll have some ice cream.
Well, I was just thinking about the salt and the sugar in this. Now the ice cream you on your own.
So we're going to split the dessert. You take half. Because I will literally eat all this.
I do really.
All right, everybody, I'm back. So I just finished eating at La Ardente. I don't know how you say it. It's not Spanish, it's Italian. And yeah, anyway, it's the place with the lasagna. But I went early today for brunch time, and they don't serve the lasagna for lunch. You have to come back for dinner. So while I did tell them I might be back at 5, oh shit, my ankle. Thomas is walking so fast, I'm trying to keep up, and he keeps forgetting about my injured foot. I'm not healed. Look at him. It is taking everything in him not to run. Ordinarily, he would already be at the corner, stomping his foot, being like, bitch, hurry up. But anyway, we're just taking a leisurely walk around. A lot of this is really different from when I lived here before. And the last time I was here, that weather was not bad last time. But I was anticipating it being cold, but I also wasn't feeling my best. So, and it was a long weekend. I wasn't here long. We were in Philly before November. We came from Philly and went here. And then the weekend before, we had been in Chicago and that other place, St. Louis. Yeah, and I had a boot on, so I was not, and not like a cute, sexy boot, but a surgical recovery boot. So I was just like, I'm in the hotel. I did make it to Del Mar. Yesterday, I just knew we were going to go, but somebody and his little friend didn't want to go. So they took me to a place with a loudmouth bartender who was very nice. And then we went to another place that I don't need to go again, although I did like I had a drink called a Spicy Bunny. It was like a margarita, but it had carrot syrup in it. So, huh? What?
Those ankle enforcements? Go ahead. I'm
sorry.
I just wanted to notice.
I saw them.
Okay, we'll talk later.
What did you want to say about it?
I bought some of theirs.
Get
I
some.
broke my ankle.
Go on Amazon. What's in here? I saw this. This is on my list. Let's pop in here and see what's going on. Anyway, what do you think about the Broncos?
Beef?
I don't know if that's a Bronco or not. I don't think so. I think that's a Defender. Yeah, that's a Land Rover. Yeah, that's a Defender. But they look similar. I mean, a Bronco is cheaper. I think they all look the same. I would absolutely love it if Bronco or who is it? Chevy Bronco? Whatever the manufacturers are, if y'all want to give me one and turn my mind around, I'd be proud to, okay? But to purchase it, I don't know. It's just not giving. Maybe I need to be turned into a believer. Hint, hint. Well, what is their main entrance?
I think they're closed.
Next door to the right. Oh, I see. Go in here. We'll talk. What y'all think they're doing with this building? I don't know if I think hotel or apartments. I wonder if you can open the windows. If you can't open the windows, it's definitely a hotel. Okay, so we're walking. I see this big building, and I was asking Thomas if he knew what it was. We didn't, but I see it is the United States Government Accountability Office. And I said, I know they'd be busy up in there. It's a lot of click-clacking going on, but I really think it's like, they probably in there cutting up like the office. Because who's being held accountable?
Walking to a boring looking building every day.
What the hell is a Jita cab? They had some trucks like this at the conference, and they were mobile podcast studios.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes, for TV. Are we doing a news? No, it looks like they're filming in there. Look at all this. Yeah, they broadcasted something.
You know this.
Barracks boxes and shit. Oh, there's a museum. Something. Maybe they're recording like a package. It said something about one of the national museums. Maybe they went to a museum and they're interviewing somebody or something. I don't know. But I haven't paid my taxes. Let's go from over here. Ooh, I saw that when I came out of that thing. That's over there by your job. I was like, oh.
The Hooper building?
Not the Hooper. That's the FBI.
Okay.
No, the one. I don't even want to say the name. We'll say it 3 times. They might come and get me. But the sign said something about the National Building Museum listed on one of those boxes. So I think that they must be
filming the package. Gotcha.
And that would be a good place, if this is open today, a good place to go where you can have your interview in a controlled environment.
What do they? Can you imagine having a
Thomas is trying to get me to go to another Americana place. Well, he hasn't even been playing Cowboy Carter. I'm just confusion.
We didn't play Cowboy Carter.
No, you play Renaissance, and you don't want to take me to no Renaissance-looking spots. Just Cowboy Carter. I like the way these red bricks look with mine green. Why are you trying to get in the frame? I didn't say nothing about you.
I'm not trying to. I'm good, girl.
Oh, you couldn't get out of it.
I'm good on any wood.
Huh. I'm good on any MLK Boulevard.
Well,
what?
You're from Atlanta. Of course you are.
They have them everywhere, crazy.
I know.
Huh.
You're the blueprint.
Okay. For blackness?
For hoodness.
Hoodness? Ain't nothing hood about me. Hood? I'm not.
You almost just called me a nigga.
No, I almost just walked my ankle again. That's uneven. Me walking on down with these cobblestones and these roads. Ooh.
Fashion Nova gown.
Don't shit on the Fashion Nova gown because it eats. I'm looking good. I was classy this week. I have my classy girl. I got to work in an office outfit.
Cargo pants.
Oh, I did have that. That was I'm a podcaster. I don't go nowhere.
Okay.
But I figured I'd do a little cosplaying over the weekend. If people didn't ask me details, I was just going to be like, oh, I was in town for a conference.
Yeah, I see.
I was going to lean into the journalism. It didn't work at all. Everybody's been asking me about my sex life. Little do they know, it's a thing of the past. Those days are done. I want to find the episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians when Bruce said that. Those days are done. That's where I get that from. He says it in like a sing-songy way. Or your day will come. Your day will come. Yeah, talking to the I'm sorry, to Kylie and Kendall in their awkward phase. Okay. All right. Don't have me getting run over.
Very blue skirt, even in the sunnies.
Huh?
That's a very blue skirt.
Oh.
No, I don't like that.
I love it.
Royal blue.
I think it looks very, it just pops. I wore a royal blue dress while I was in some foreign land. And I just felt like it looked so good with all of the blues and their flags and the ocean. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Y'all to see. He over here looking at it. It's literally called Free State Atlantic Bar. It's down in a dungeon. They've got this hillbilly music going. Look at him in his denim. He's ready. Bring your own food. Yep, that's
Is that
like
what that means?
BYOF.
Oh, I was wondering what the F stood for. I ain't never been.